It's time for me to test ride the Yamaha FJR 1300.
It feels quite different from my bike. Has a little bit of clunk when you changing the gears. Of course this bike is not as nimble as my bike, but that's expected. Right, let's try it on this road. The windshield works. Very comfortable seat, nice position, seating position. I'm a little bit hunched forward, but not too much. Quite good actually. And I'm riding too fast here. It feels good. Quite flickable actually. Great brakes. So this is almost 1300 cc. It's a sport tourer. It's a dying breed, this bike. All the gauges is on the right place. We're going to test ride this bike on the freeway also. Now I have the dealer plate in my pocket here, so it's it's a little bit hard. What do I think about this bike? I think it's quite easy to ride actually, and it has plenty of power. It's very stable in low speed maneuvers. A little bit clunky gearbox, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. This bike has 40,000 kilometers on the clock. I'm trying to relax my hand because I feel that I grip it very hard because I'm a little bit intimidated to ride this bike. But it's actually not that hard. We are in the first gear here. Really good power. I will try it on the highway also, and let's see what this screen will do. Let's see here. I can almost flat foot this. That's actually good. I don't know if this is lowered or, but it feels actually feels great. And I think I'm getting a little bit more used to the gear changes here. I think I'm changing gears a little bit too early. And now we are going to take this up on the highway to see what it can do and how stable it is in faster speeds. I really like the engine sound. This is an inline 4 engine, of course. Now I'm in the first gear here, and that didn't clonk, that gear change. So I think the clonking gear changes maybe has something to do with the rider. I'm not really used to this gearbox. I'm not used to riding a bike with a shaft drive, but let's see what it can do here on the freeway. Great mirrors. Man, this is fast. Push up the screen a little bit. And I'm cruising here. Very stable bike. Yeah, it's very easy to ride too fast on this bike. Now I have the windscreen in the highest position, and it's not totally calm here, but it's enough. Of course, you can feel some heat from the engine, especially when it's as warm as it is today. I really like the gear indicator. This bike needs it, I think. I'm in the second gear here. Quite narrow handlebar, but it's a very balanced bike. I really like it. I'm starting to get used to the bike now, and it feels great. I wonder how this feels with a pillion. 31 degrees Celsius outside. I don't know how many Fahrenheit that is, but it's warm. Let me put it like that. Let's take this to some twistier roads. I think that the brakes are very good on this bike, and I really like the sound of the engine. I think this is a great bike, actually. It's a bike that has a lot of horsepower. 145 to the rear wheel, I believe, and for me that's more than enough, let me tell you that. Alright, let's go here. I'm in the second gear. I still have my dealer's plate with me. I haven't dropped that on the freeway, and that's great. Of course, you can feel some heat on the legs. I've already told you that, but I think every bike with a huge engine has that problem. Even my bike, I can feel it on my feet sometimes if I sit a little bit too close to it. If you understand what I mean. I actually think that this bike is easier to handle than the ST1300. I don't know if I'm I don't know why. I think it has to do with the weight. Even though the ST1300 is very good, a very good handling bike, I think this feels a little bit more nimble, at least for me. really like this engine. I like this bike. Alright, let's head back to the store. You can feel the dry shaft a little bit. It's a different feeling from riding a chain-driven bike. You can feel that a little bit on this. I'm sure you get used to that, but it's just an observation that I did right now. Oh man. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Let's take the FJR out on the off-road part. All right. Felt really good. Fan kicks in, that's great. Like that. Oh, that's all right.